Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program today. Hope you're all doing all right out there. We're having a great day here in the studio. Hopefully, we're not looking all blurry like I see on the iPad. That's not good. If we look blurry, somebody tell me. I don't know. I look great on the screen here. I look fantastic today on the screen in front of me, but the iPad looks pretty poor. Looks a little blurry, but that's the way it works. Oh, let's see who's checking in today. Joyce, how are you? Thanks for coming by today. We appreciate you. And got the Tuesday rainy day blues. Lindsay has. I agree 100%. Lindsay Dave, 100% rainy day blues. So, yeah, Joyce says I look a little blurry. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. I don't understand why, but maybe if we get the camera to focus here on the right thing, there we go. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely looks like crap on my screen, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it's not, yeah, everybody says it looks a little fuzzy. I don't know what to do. It's just the way it works. It's not supposed to look, yeah, and I look like I'm blurry too. Okay, so thank you for that. Let me see if I can fix that here. I don't know if we can, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, give me just a second to see what we can do, and we'll get started today. It's Top 5 Tuesday, everybody. I'll say hi to all of you making comments there in just a minute if we can. It looks wonderful on my screen, but it looks crap on the iPad. So, yeah, anybody have any suggestions? I don't know. Let me see what we got here on the camera side of things. Camera. All right. Let's see. High def. Standard definition. Let's see what that does. If it does any different. Let's see. I'm looking at the screen. It's late. So as I told you, yeah, that didn't really do anything at all. So we'll go back to high def. All right. Well, I don't know. Oh, that makes sense. Let's say none and see if it comes out of here. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, welcome to the program. Hope you're all having a great day. We're having a great day with you. And it's good to see you with us. And if this fixes it, it does. If it doesn't, oh well. I can't fix it. But maybe we'll get rid of the blurs here. Must be a Wi-Fi issue. Let me see who I've got checking in real quick. Thanks for being here on this absolutely disjointed Tuesday. And we'll see. Yeah, makes me want to scream. It does. Let's see if the computer's doing the right thing. Yeah, we're on the right Wi-Fi. We're good. Okay. Not on the neighbor's Wi-Fi or anything. All right, how y'all doing out there? Somebody make some comments. Get involved here. Let's get involved. I saw Hollywood in the house. Good to have you with us today. Glenn checking in on the YouTube channel. Greetings. Mr. Rob Paisley, thank you for being here. Mr. Jim Kilroy. And Hollywood seeing it as fuzzy. I'm seeing it as fuzzy too, so I don't know. It's not on the end of the studio here. The studio's clear in the screen as it goes out, but it's something to do with the crossover to you folks on the Book of Face and YouTube. Hey, Doug Hunt. Love to see you at trivia sometime, man. I'm missing you. All right, Joyce, thank you for telling me I look blurry. Maybe you guys have all been drinking today. Maybe that's what it is. I thought for a minute it was my diabetes kicking in and I couldn't see. And yes, Here's the news. And here's the news. Welcome to All Around Town Radio, guys. Good to have you with us. Your number one source for live local music, news, bands, venues, and more. And today is and more because we're doing Top 5 Tuesday. And yeah, Julie says, yes, I'm fuzzy too. Well, I don't know. It's getting a little better on my iPad right now. So who knows? You can hear us, and I got a face for radio, so who cares if it blurs me out, right? Isn't that what you're going to say, Joyce? Yeah. All right. Songs that get you through, and that's what we're going to do today here on Top 5 Tuesday. And it's been one of those years again. 2020 was rough. 2021 wasn't a whole lot better. It got a little better at the end. We got out to do some things and having some fun and got some concerts back, which was great. But in honor of keeping the glass half full, let's talk about songs that make you uplifted, I guess, or get you through bad times. And everybody's got a song that gets you through bad times. You know you do. Thanks, Carmen, for saying I'm not blurry on your end. I appreciate that. Maybe you're the only one that's not drinking today. I don't know. Yes. Well, the camera, it adds 150 pounds. Keep that in mind. Cameras always add 150 pounds in case I look fat to you guys. And secondly, blurry's not a bad thing when you get to my age. No. Not at all. Hi, Steve Stein. Thanks for being here. Hi, Harlan Lee. Here's Kara's bucket list. Kenny Chesney, Cold Heart, Elton, and Dua Lipa. Wow. Drunk and I Don't Want to Go Home, Miranda Lambert. And I can't read the last one. Best Friend something. All right. Thank you, Kara, for that. Chris Thompson in the house. We're talking about songs that get you through tough times in life. Bring it to me. Bring it to me, if you will. Yeah, Kara says her book of face is weird today. I know it is. It's been weird all day. I tried to post some other things earlier. I had to go do a video on my trivia page earlier because I couldn't get it to cross over and do some things. So, yes. Oh, Lindsay's drinking bourbon. He's drinking bourbon. He has bourbon. I'll be over. Lindsay has a great bourbon collection, by the way, and an even better guitar collection. You can watch that on our podcast with myself and Mr. Jeff Edwards. Go back and look that one up with Lindsay Dabe and the Guitar Vault. It's a cool one. It really is. Thank you, Jim Kilroy, Scotty Long. Songs that keep your spirits lifted. Is that what we're calling it today? I'm calling it songs that get you through crap. How's that sound? Yes. Carmen says, unfortunately, she's sober, but we love Carmen, whether she's sober or drunk or in between or just moderately buzzed. Yes. Remember, buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drink and drive, people. And I'm serious about that. All right. Let's see. Lindsay throwing his out there. Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Cortez the Killer. Wow. The Alarm. Strength. Catfish and the Battlemen. Fallout. The Jesus and Mary Chain. Head On. And the Stereophonics, My Own Worst Enemy. Honorable mentions in there. And Dakota, okay. Honorable mentions. Wallows, Scrawny, and the Melvins Revolve. 2/3 of those I haven't really listened to, so I can't comment on them, but I'll take your word for it, Lindsay. I will. Mine are going to be mainstream today. Hollywood says, Take It to the Limit, the Eagles. That's a great one, man. I didn't even think of that one, but yeah, that's a good one. A great song by the Eagles. Eagles Fly by Sammy Hagar. Thank you, Dave Worthington. Oh, Ed, going back in time. Ed, you're dating yourself, buddy. You are. Ed Sawicki, awesome photographer that he is, but he likes Pink Floyd. Wish You Were Here. That gets him through. And if any of these you guys post have a significant meaning to you, put a little comment in there. Let us know why. I'd love to hear the backstory behind the songs, because I'm going to give you a few backstories today as we go along. Yeah, Mama Tried. There we go. Throw a little Merle in there. Mr. Howard Jones. Joyce says, You Say by Lauren Daigle. Really? You're moving up there in the world to the new stuff a little bit. Night Moves, Bob Seger. Hollywood throwing another good one in there. Flowers on the Wall by the Statler Brothers. Man, I can't tell you how many times I listened to that song on an 8-track tape going across the country with my parents in the old wood grain paneled station wagon. It was like the Griswolds. It was. Josh Morgan, good afternoon. We're talking about songs that get you through. Josh Morgan throwing Cody Jinks. Cody Jinks made my list too. There's a song on there that I'll bring to you and bring the reason why. But yeah, Cody Jinks making my list today. You never know. He may even make the top 5. So what's, everybody knows, everybody that follows this show, at least, most of you are music lovers. And you all know that music gets us through the hardest times in life. And there's just times where you're having a bad day and you put on a good song and it kind of changes your spirits a little bit. And that's what we're talking about today. Loves Hearing Piano Man by Billy Joel. Never gets tired of it. Yeah, it's a good one. It is Joyce O'Neill. And it's weird because it doesn't have to be a sappy, uplifting song or any of that makes you feel good or brings you back to a place in life that, I think it makes you think about life and what you were doing then and a happier time maybe and all that. And Kara says the reason she likes Best Friends because her best friend moved back to Ohio this year after 25 years. That's awesome. See, that's a great story. Lionel Richie, hello. I'd love to know the reason for that. Because that one had significant meaning in my life years ago, but it's since moved on. So not necessarily significant meaning now, but it did at one time. And, your list can change from day to day, obviously. The Bottle Let Me Down. Howard Jones throwing in there again, or Butch as he's known. All right. Another Cody Jinks song. What else is new? Hollywood throwing in there. Julie, the quintessential song, I Will Survive. That'll get you through it. It will. It will. Tainted Love by Soft Cell, Jim Kilroy. Now that one I did not expect. I did not expect anybody to say Tainted Love, but I'll take it because it's yours, But that one's to me a little bit scary. Just a little bit, Jim Kilroy. All right. Train in the Distance by Paul Simon takes him back to 1992, Mr. Dave Worthington says. All right. And some very odd success. Okay. There you go. Time in a Bottle makes you think about when you and Patrick were dating. Oh, yes. Patrick made you a mix CD. Well, that shows you're young because I would have made a girl in my day a mix tape, a cassette that I probably recorded when the songs came on the radio and we hit record and you lost the first few notes because you weren't fast enough to hit that record button. That's right. Poppy's Pizza throwing in here. 30-year relationship just ended first week in December. That song just brings back a lot of old memories between her and I. There you go. See, everything's got a meaning. It does. Oh, Hollywood throwing in Safety Dance. That's interesting. I'd like to know where that came from. Men Without Hats. I have a boy band called Men Without Hair. Yeah, it is. It's one of our boy bands. That and Bachman Turner Overweight. That's another one. Ed Sawicki says Tainted Love's also very special to him. Okay. That's interesting. Jim Kilroy likes the beat. Okay. And if it uplifts you, that's what it's about. Julie loves Time in a Bottle. Brandy, Hollywood. That's a great song. Brandy, you're a fine girl. Any girl named Brandy, though, hates that song. I can tell you that. They do because, they get quoted that all the time. Brandy, you're a fine girl. Yes. American Pie, Don McLean. That's a classic. Thank you, Gary, my resident Gene Simmons, for that one. Oh, Butch, you're going way back. Hello, darling. You can tell where his roots are, and that's good. Yes. Back in my day, it would have been a Stone Tablet mix. Thank you so much, Dave Worthington. You young whippersnapper, you. All right, let me get to some on my list. I'll get deep in the list. You guys keep them coming, though. If you're just joining the show, we are glad you're with us today. Let me see who's popping in here today. If you are if you're with us and hanging out, we're talking about songs. This is for year end, basically. Songs that uplift your spirits or get you out of a funk, or just songs you like to put on when you're feeling a little down and you want to jump out there. So let's hear them. Get your list together. Freakazoid. There we go. The skating rink in the 80s. Yeah, and those are good times. That's what makes you all happy. I love that song too. Midnight Star out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Freakazoid. Yes. Hollywood, King Harvest, Dancing in the Moonlight. There's some yacht rock for you. We love that. That's a good one. The boys in the Catalina Wine Mixer played that one. Or Yacht Rock Review, whatever they're called this week. Sound of Silence, Simon and Garfunkel, Gary. That's a great one. Allman Brothers, Dwayne's Tune. That's different. I'll take that. Hollywood, You Are a Star, man. Baby, I'm a Star. Prince, throwing it in there. And, even though some songs have depressing lyrics, they can be uplifting to you because they take you back in time to that place, that special place in your life. I'm kicking it at number 15 today. If I can, let me move the screen over just a little bit. Watching your comments here. Jimmy Kilroy, Cinnamon Girl, Neil Young. There you go. That one's got a great guitar riff, I think, in it as well. For sure. All right. Number 15. I'm going back to 15 on my list. That's as deep as I'm going today. Because I could go on forever about songs that I like to put on and listen to when I'm feeling in a mood. And Sammy John's Chevy Van. There we go. Another yacht rocker. For sure. Lindsay Dave. That's a good one. Thank you for that. All right. I'm going to start out with number 15. I get by with a little help from my friends, the Joe Cocker version. Something about that just makes me happy. Hey, Jeff, thanks for the contribution there. Let It Ride, BTO. Appreciate that. What do we got here? Scotty Long saying 93.3 is his station when you need to lift me up. There you go. Thanks for that shameless plug for 93.3 FM on your dial. All right, number 14 for me. And, this song's lyrics have so much meaning. If some of you can get past the stigma of not liking rap music, which a lot of people don't, they're not rap fans. Anytime we do a show here, we get a lot of people say anything but rap, blah, blah, blah. But I will tell you, if you sit and listen and you throw out the spaghetti part, okay, but listen to this song's lyrics and it makes sense and means something to everyone. And that's Lose Yourself by Eminem. It's my number 14 pick today. What do you think about that? Yeah. All right. Rapper's Delight was rap before it was. Okay. Thank you, Joyce, for that one. Take It Easy, the Eagles. Gary, you and Hollywood agreed on that one earlier. That's a good one. I like Take It to the Limit by the Eagles. That's another great one. That is another one for me. But what do you think about Lose Yourself by Eminem? Anybody listen really to the lyrics of that song closely? Because I will tell you, if you have, you know what I'm saying. Dave Worthington, my name's never been Lil anything. Nope. Not at all. But, Kara loves Lose Yourself. No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Beastie Boys, Hollywood thrown in there. Yeah. Scotty says good song. And I will tell you that song, it's interesting because, and Scotty will tell you, he will agree with me. And I don't DJ as much anymore, like play full songs. I play song clips at trivia and things like that. But it is one of those that you put on and you watch the crowd, and it's a crowd response song. It from the first couple notes, the crowd is into it. They're bobbing their heads. They're doing whatever. It's just a song that captures people. So Lose Yourself, Eminem, coming in at number 14 on my list today. Keep your list coming today, guys. I want to know who you love out there and what songs raise your spirits when you're down and out. It's just yeah, Scotty's agreeing with me. It's just, you can tell when you play a song and when you hit that song, those people are going to respond to it. That's a crowd pleaser. And it is. And Gary likes Close My Eyes Forever, Ozzy and Lita Ford. That's a good one. It is. Don't say picture, though. If you say picture, I'm going to buzz you. When a Man Loves a Woman, Percy Sledge, that version. Yeah. Got it. Sabotage by the Beastie Boys is in there. Jeff McGee, thank you for that. All right, number 13 for me, and throw all the weird crap aside and bleaching your body and anything that may have happened at the Neverland Ranch. You gotta agree that Man in the Mirror is a good song. The lyrics to that song and everything from Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson, is a good tune. And that's just me. That's my number 13 on my list today. Scotty Long's talking about Don't Stop Believing. I left that one off my list only because it's just overplayed. And when it comes on, all I can think about is karaoke. And no offense to you, but you know how many people have butchered that at karaoke. Some people kill it. Some people do a great job of Journey, and other people should never sing Journey, even if it's all in fun. I did karaoke on the Christmas night. And if you missed yesterday's show, we talked about it, but the Soft Rock Christmas night, we had a blast, but sang some obscure stuff. And it was fun. Let's see. Josh Morgan, Blues Man by Hank Jr. Thank you for that. Wow. Cutie Pie. One Way. Hollywood, you're digging deep today. Separate Ways may have or may not have made my list. Bob Seger, Main Street. That's a good one. That'll take you back to your hometown, won't it? Mr. Dave Worthington, the one traffic light in your hometown, because I know where it is. Yes. In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins' live version was fantastic, Gary said. Thank you for that. All right, guys, let's keep the list going. Keep it coming. I want to hear it. I'm moving on up. Hi, Corky. Thank you for that. You have a great day as well. We're talking about songs that lift your spirits when you're feeling crappy and you just want to put on some music. And I'll throw that comment in there as I get to my other one. Kara throwing some lyrics in because I'm going to do that in a little bit too and tell you why I like things. Yes. That's a cool story. Kara, thank you for that. My number 12 is Never Surrender by Corey Hart. It's an 80s tune. I like that song, and it makes me smile when I hear it. And again, like I said, the lyrics don't have to always be uplifting to make you smile. Yes. Ooh, baby, baby. The 5 stair steps. Thank you, Howard Butch Jones. Yes. There you go. I'm looking at all the comments here as they pop up, guys. Thank you. Frampton, there. That's a good one. My Wish by Rascal Flatts. Julie throwing in there. Thank you for that. My wish is that everybody would get healthy. I am sick of reading about people dying that I know, and it's tough this year. And Scotty Long throwing a Kevin McCoy's new single, When the Lights Come On. It is great. It is. I did not include Kevin McCoy on my list, but there are several Kevin McCoy songs that lift my spirits. And one that's just a funny lyrics. I mean, I shouldn't say funny, but great lyrics is Blue Collar, and that just makes me happy to hear. It's a good old boy song. It is. All right. I'm popping up comments as they come, but I got to get the list done here, guys. I've got trivia to do tonight, so I'm going to have to move on out of here. But as we speak, let me see how long we've been in the show here. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes left. So let me keep going. You keep them coming too. If you've got a song you want to throw in there, rub it in. Corky throwing in there. And we've got some Fleetwood Mac stuff. Oh, well, Carolyn, thank you for that. All right, as I keep rolling, my number 11 is Angels Among Us by Alabama. This is old school. This is going back in time. Not as far back as Mr. Howard Butch Jones is going, like with Makeup and Faded Blue Jeans, or Mr. Dave Worthington with Crosby, Stills, Nash, Just a Song Before I Go, which is a fantastic song. It is. No, I'm throwing in there Never Surrender, Corey Hart, and then Angels Among Us at number 11 by Alabama. Number 10 for me, Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Wave. It's a cheesy 80s song, but it's got a great beat and an uplifting lyric. And it's just one that you can put on and just makes you feel happy. So that's one for me, Walking on Sunshine. Number 9, we're going back in time a little bit with the group Queen. And Queen, man, it is blurry city on my iPad. Sorry about that. Every time I move, it blurs out. So there's something going on with the Wi-Fi. All right. So let's talk about that. Maybe it's a rainy Wi-Fi day. We Are the Champions by Queen at number 9 on my list. Joyce throwing in 9 to 5. Thank you for that one, Joyce O'Neill. Appreciate it. All right. What else we got here? We Are the Champions. That came in. Hi, Mark Thomas. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. We're talking about songs that lift your spirits when you're feeling down today for the final Top 5 Tuesday of the year. Corky, that's my job. Thought it was Take This Job and Shove It, wasn't it? Wasn't that yours earlier? Mr. Blue Sky, Carolyn, throwing in the ELO. Thank you for that. What a Wonderful World. Louis Armstrong, Ed Sawicki coming through with a great one there. That's awesome. Mark Thomas saying ZZ Top. Thank you for that. Baby, I Want You by Brett, Jim Kilroy. Man, you guys are digging deep in some great songs today. Thank you for your contributions. We appreciate it. All right. Number 8, going to the country for me. In the country, It's a Great Day to Be Alive. Travis Tritt coming your way at number 8 on my list. Number 7, a song that got me through the pandemic because it was played almost every night and performed wonderfully by several artists at the Bell and the Bear Jam on Thursday. And that is Separate Ways by Journey. And the band plays it fantastically. And good stuff. What else we got? We got more Guitar Man getting thrown in there. And get it, Bang a Gong, the Power Station. Get it on. There we go. Gary's throwing in Detroit Rock City. Thank you for that. Imagine that a Kiss song. Yes, Gary. And really, that's interesting. Scotty Long, DJ Khaled, huh? Okay, I'll take it. Wind me up. You know, a country one I didn't put on my list that always gets me my spirits up, rest his soul, is Joe Diffie's Prop Me Up. Besides Jukebox. Yes. Thank you, Mark Thomas. And Spinal Tap's Big Bottom always makes him smile. There we go. Big Bottoms. All right. I got to get through my list, guys, and finish it up today. But if you've got songs you're watching afterwards, please put them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. What is your song or songs that uplift your spirits? Patrick, The Morning After, man, from the Poseidon Adventure. That goes way. The original Poseidon Adventure, I must say. Maureen McGovern. Yes. And number 1 is not the live version of Breakdown by Tom Petty. For me, it might be for you, Dave Worthington, but thank you for that. It will not be mine. However, we were at Separate Ways by Journey. Number 6 for me is Dream On by Aerosmith. Always have, always will. Love that song. Corky saying, I love this bar. My kind of place. It is, it is. All right. We're going to keep them rolling today. Time to get in after Dream On, Aerosmith, into my top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Don't you like the way we do that? Radio. The top 5. All right. My top 5 today, coming in at number 5. Prince, Purple Rain. Don't ask me why. I mean, I can tell you why. There's one lyric in there that I really like. And it is the part that he says, I know, times are changing. It's time we all reach out for something new. That means you too. And I like that one. The lyrics are a little bizarre for somebody saying that's an uplifting song, but it is to me. And every time I hear it, it makes me think of my days as a DJ in the club and playing that on the slow set and people dancing and looking out over 1,000 people in a big dance nightclub and having some fun. So that's why it's in my top 5. What else we got? My Maria, Brooks and Dunn. Thank you for that, Gary. Toys in the Attic, Aerosmith, Hollywood. Stand Up. Thank you, Howard. Prince, Let's Go Crazy, Hollywood thrown in there. And next top 5 best songs to wreck a set of speakers with. We could do that, or your car speakers. That was before, we were in the era before subwoofers. You know, you had those 2 speakers cut into the back window board or whatever it was called back there, where kids could lay up in it when you were little tots. Yes. All right. Number 5 was Purple Rain. Number 4, Led Zeppelin for me. It's Ramble On. That's number 4 on my list today. And yeah, ramble on. Sometimes I grow tired. Grow so tired. Let me get the lyric right. But I know I've got one thing I got to do. Ramble on. Now it's time. The time is now to sing my song. That's one for me. Joyce says 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies. Thank you for that one, Joyce. All right. I got to keep moving. Number 3. This is an obscure one you guys may or may not know. Song is called Fly to the Angels. It's by Slaughter. Slaughter is number 3 on my list. Listen to these lyrics, though. Pictures of you. Oh, they're still on my mind. You had this smile that could light up the world. Now it rains. It seems the sun never shines. And I drive down the lonely, lonely road. I got this feeling, girl, I got to let you go. Because now you got to fly high, fly to the angels. It's a rocking great song, and it's just so powerful. And awesome, awesome lyrics. Thanks, Hollywood. We're thinking alike. Yes. What else? Living for the Night, George Strait, Jim Kilroy thrown in there. Howard throwing in House of the Rising Sun. That's a great one. Lindsay Dave giving me the rock and roll sign for Slaughter, I bet, because he's a rocker. All right, number 2 on my list. And we're going deep in the country here. We're going independent country on this one. All right, number 2 today for me is Cody Jinks, I Cast No Stones. I cast no stones. Lyric goes, and I'd like to stop at the end of the day, and I pray that I hurt nobody. Somebody new found their way. Unbelievably good lyrics and has a lot of meaning. And if you haven't listened to that song, I tell you, go to YouTube, look up Cody Jinks, and listen to I Cast No Stones, and tell me it doesn't hit home with all of you. It really does. All right. Hollywood said awesome song. Yes, it is. It's a great song. And if you've ever seen, I got the chance to see him perform it 3 times live, 3 different nights in a row. And I will tell you that you could have heard a pin drop in that place. I mean, it was an outdoor event, but I mean, a pin drop when he started singing that. Awesome. 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 All right. Are we ready? Let's get to number 1.
We have a winner.
My number 1, and you guys will find this bizarre as well, because I like to be a little bizarre sometimes. And I want to tell you what my number 1 uplifter is for me. I tune up to it every time I set up my sound system to do any trivias or anything. It is my tune-up song because it puts me in the right frame of mind. It is Earth, Wind, and Fire, and it's called That's the Way of the World. Now, lyrics are a little bit downer on it. I mean, it really is. But That's the Way of the World has always struck up a point with me. It's been one of those songs, and I truly love it. If you listen to the lyrics, there's one lyric in there, one section of lyrics that I truly hits home with all of us. If you look way down in your heart and soul, don't hesitate because the world seems cold. Stay young at heart because you're never, never old. Child is born, with a heart of gold, way of the world makes his heart so cold. Tell me that's not true. Tell me that's not true. So thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate that comment. Thank you. Jeff McGee. Drum roll, Joyce said. All right. Yes. So there you have it. I'm in your last few comments in there. Yes. Cheap Trick, way of the world. Thank you. Thank you guys for a great show today. Thank you for your contribution and all of your input. Please hit the share button, if you will, on the show. We would appreciate that if you would, not share like if I could turn back time, but actually that share button, if you wouldn't mind. We would love you to hit it on our show and tell some people about it and get them to join our programming every day so we can give them the scoop on Thursdays of who's playing out locally and all those good things, because you want to. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hope you all had a great time with us. We had a great time with you. We're going to get on out of here today. I've got to go to trivia, Mr. Burroughs Tavern tonight, and join us if you want to come out and have a good time. If you're not going to do that, Mr. Scotty Long doing karaoke down at the Barrel, and Jamie Combs playing at the Bell and the Bear. If you're down in the Cincinnati area, there's a whole lot of good stuff going on. So please check it out if you would. Thank you, Jim Kilroy. We appreciate you. Thank you, Hollywood. Great to see you on here, my friend. Hope you have a wonderful New Year's. Everybody has a wonderful New Year's out there if we don't see you before that. And good to see you, Mark Thomas. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. And we're going to get on out of here, people. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.